read you your mid-unit quiz. First, please pause and read this story, Judy's Revenge. Once you have finished reading the story yourself, press play and listen to each question. Number 1. Which choice provides a summary of the passage? A. Judy becomes angry when her brother Tom goes to watch the boys fly kites alone. Judy's mom encourages Judy to tell Tom that he hurt her feelings. Judy asks her brother Tom to help her fly a kite. Tom does not want to play with Judy and goes to play with his friends instead. Choice C. Judy gets upset when her brother Tom leaves her at home to play with his friends. Judy's mom helps her teach Tom a lesson by baking him a treat. Choice D. Judy wants her brother Tom to go to the store with her to get ingredients to bake turnovers. Tom decides to play with his friends instead. Number 2. Read the sentence from paragraph 10. Judy started on her errand, her little heart very sore against the brother who rarely found time to make things pleasant for his sister. What does the author mean by the phrase, her little heart very sore, in the sentence? A. Judy gets in trouble for being upset with her brother. B. Judy has her feelings hurt by her brother. C. Judy wants her brother to go with her to the store. D. Judy is disappointed that her brother can go play alone. Number 3. Which choice best explains why Judy's mom sent Judy to the store? A. She wanted Judy to buy fresh turnovers. B. She wanted Judy to buy 2 pounds of sugar. C. She wanted Judy to have time to calm down. D. She wanted Judy to see Tom and his friends with the kits. Number 4, Part A. What does the word sulky mean as it is used in paragraph 14? A. Upset. B. Overjoyed. C. Content. D. Bored. Number 5, Part B. Which quotation from the passage best supports the answer to Part A? A. There were no frowns on Judy's rosy, dimpled face. B. I want Tom to think I'm as nice as Daisy's brother thinks she is. C. Tom came home whistling shortly after. D. He thought Judy would be waiting for him with angry words. Number 6. Based on her interactions with Judy, which choice describes Judy's mother? A. Creative. B. Nervous. C. Polite. D. Worried. Number 7. Which quotation supports the inference that Tom felt somewhat ashamed for how he had treated Judy? A. It's Tom, and I'll never forgive him, she cried. B. But perhaps Tom has gone someplace where it would be too far for you to walk, said Mrs. Tewsbury as she sliced the apples into the dish. C. Tom always had something he wanted to do when Judy asked him to help her. D. He had felt a little prick as he went off that morning when he remembered that George Brown had promised to take his sister with him to the top of the hill. Number 8. Which detail from the passage describes what is shown in the image? A. And now there were no frowns on Judy's rosy, dimpled face. B. I want Tom to think I'm as nice as Daisy's brother thinks she is. C. So she was waiting for him, but with a beautiful smile, a rosy face, and on a plate in her hand what seemed to Tom a very delicious treat. D. I say, Judy, it was good of you to make this for me when I don't deserve it, but I won't forget it of you. Now you have a second passage called The Quest. Please pause the video and read The Quest. Once you have finished reading, please press play to listen to the rest of your questions. Number 9, Part A. What is the theme of the poem? A. A person can travel the world, but there is nothing like being at home. B. Being brave and taking chances can help a person live a better life. C. In order to be happy, a person should have expensive possessions. D. Mothers should travel to faraway places with their children. Number 10, Part B. Which set of lines from the poem best supports the answer to Part A? A. But he said, "Good mother, oh, let me go, for the dullest place in the world I know is this little brown house, this old brown house." Choice B. "I'll come for thee in a year and a day, and joyfully then will haste away from this little brown house." Choice C. "But never content was he, though he saw in lands most fair the costliest homes there be." Choice D. "And he said, Sweet mother, from east to west, the loveliest home and the dearest and best is the little brown house, an old brown house." Number 11. What does the poet mean by the phrase, "The water danced with joy" in line 3? A. The ocean water took the boy away from the house. B. The ocean water moved back and forth near the house. C. The ocean water caused the boy to love the house. D. The ocean water twirled in large circles around the house. Number 12. How does the boy change from the beginning of the poem to the end? A. At the beginning, the boy is satisfied with his life by the sea, but at the end, the boy is unhappy with his home. B. At the beginning, the boy is tired of his boring life in the brown house, but at the end, the boy believes his home is perfect. C. At the beginning, the boy is carefree about going on his trip, but at the end, the boy becomes lonely and returns to his home. D. At the beginning, the boy is worried that his house is too small, but at the end, the boy realizes that his home is too big. Number 13. Which statement correctly compares the points of view from which the passage and the poem are told? A. Both the passage and the poem are told by first-person narrators who share their inner feelings about their personal experiences. B. Both the passage and the poem are told by third-person narrators who describe the characters' actions and feelings about their experiences. C. The passage is told by a third-person narrator who describes what the characters experience, but the poem is told by a first-person narrator who describes what he sees during his travels. D. The passage is told by a first-person narrator who describes her thoughts about her brother, but the poem is told by a third-person narrator who describes what a character experiences. Number 14. How do the structural elements used in the passage and poem differ? A. To describe the actions of the characters, the passage uses stage directions while the poem uses dialogue. B. To create rhythm, the passage uses rhyme scheme while the poem uses sentences. C. To introduce each of the characters, the passage uses a cast list while the poem uses description. D. To organize ideas, the passage uses paragraphs while the poem uses stanzas. Number 15. How are the brother in the passage and the boy in the poem similar? A. They both are pleased with the results of their choices. B. They both realize the choices they made were mistakes. C. They both ask permission from their mothers to leave home. D. They both miss their mothers while they are away from home. This is the end of your mid-unit quiz. Please go back to number 1 and check through all of your answers before you submit.